nation building. Let me first appreciate the ministry for putting together this beautiful center. As I came in and saw the place and sat down, the hymn that came to my mind was the one that has the chorus, "Your life can be beautiful, 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 reflecting the Master's face. Your life can be beautiful, 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 saved by redeeming grace." It's a beautiful song. I say congratulations. Let me thank the leadership of the Faith Contenders Revival Ministries for considering me worthy to present the keynote address at this landmark occasion, which is the dedication of her conference center. Before I speak on my topic, which is Christians and nation building, let me express my fascination about the name of this ministry, which is Faith Contenders Revival Ministries. The name directs one's mind to Jude verse 3, which tells us, I quote, "Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write to you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints." By contending, we mean to strive earnestly, to struggle, to exert ourselves, to go the extra mile, to keep the faith of old. Remember that hymn, "Faith of our fathers living still, in spite of dungeon, fire, and sword." We need to be true to the faith. Don't dilute it. Don't water it down. That faith was good for Paul and Silas. It was good for men and women of old. It also should be good enough for us. In this ministry, thank you for not removing the ancient landmarks which our fathers have set in place. Yes, we must contend for the faith if we must get to heaven. No matter how they dilute the scripture, there is an irreducible minimum, and that minimum is that we must contend for the faith if we want to get to heaven. When Jesus was asked, "Are there few that be saved?" That was in Luke 13:23. His response was, "Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able." That means we must contend for the faith before we can enter into heaven. Now to our topic, Christians and nation building. Whatever country God has put you into as a citizen, it's not a mistake. It is not a biological or geographical error that we are Nigerians. You know, if you ask maybe 100 young people, teenagers, which country would you have wished to be born into? A lot of them will mention America, they will mention London, they will mention France, they will mention Germany. Very few, if at all, will mention Nigeria. But it's not an error that we were born Nigerians. Not a geographical error, not a biological error. That is how it has pleased God. So we are not expected to spend our days cursing, railing, and bemoaning our lords. We should not hate our country, neither try to undermine government and rejoice in its failings. Rather, we should join in nation building. You know, a trend we see is that when something negative happens to Nigeria, some people begin to rejoice. Some people begin to gloat. They are happy. They think that when something negative has happened, it is the government that is being demarcated, that is being undermined. They do not know that it's our country. Anything negative that happens to the country, not actually to government. So, we should not be among the lot that undermine the government, that undermine the country, that rejoice when negative things happen. In Romans chapter 13 verse 1, Christians are told, let every soul be subject to the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. The last time I came to this city was during the campaign leading to the general elections. And the whole place was agog with Otoge. Right from that day, I knew that no power, no earthly power could stop the revolution that I saw. Because God had ordained a change in Kwara. And that change is here. It is God that did it. So, Romans 13:1 means that no government can come into being except God has ordained it. God ordained that change in Kwara just as he ordained it in